Dad, look. The owner of the house behind me is my biological sister, Daya. 29 years ago, my parents gave her up for adoption so they could have me. For over 20 years, we've never met, nor have we exchanged a single letter. Now, I'm getting married. The bride's family wants a dowry of $288,000 and a car. My parents are old and can't afford that, so I brought my dad today to make my sister give me $500,000 for my wedding. She owes us this, it's her responsibility as a daughter. Even though they didn't raise her, they gave her life. If we don't get the money today, we're not letting this go.
Right, let's go.
Hey. Is Zhang Daya home?
Oh, there's no one like that here. Who is Zhang Daya? Who are you people?
Who are we? I'm Zhang Daya's biological father, and I'm her biological brother.
There really is no one named Zhang Daya here. You've got the wrong place.
You don't know the situation. Open the door and let us look.
No, there's really no one named Zhang Daya here.
You say that, but you don't know. No, you can't go in. This is trespassing. You really can't go in. Hey, stop, you can't go in. There's no Zhang Daya here. Get out now. If you touch me again.
What Zhang Daya? Hey, you, get out. You can't come in.
Let's go to the second floor. You can't go up. Stop, you can't go up.
They went up. They went up. I couldn't stop them. They just barged in.
Who are you people? Who gave you the nerve to trespass in broad daylight? I can call the police right now and have you arrested, you know that? Trespassing? This is my sister Zhang Daya's house. My sister's house is my house. I come and go as I please.
No. Who do you think you are? Zhang Da.
Who is Zhang Daya? There is no one here named Zhang Daya. You've got the wrong house. What? 29 years ago, when my parents gave her away, she was 7. That's right, she's called Wang Daya now, and she is the lady of this house. Don't play dumb with us. She's here. Wang Daya is my wife. Besides, she wasn't adopted. Her biological father passed away 2 years ago, and I even handled his funeral. You really have the wrong place. Just leave. What? The old man died? It's like this. Old Wang is just Daya's foster father. And I am Daya's biological father. I don't believe it, you must be mistaken. I have the agreement old Wang and I signed back then, plus photos. See for yourself.
It's all written in black and white, take a look. Right, would I lie to you? This is a photo of her at 7, and this is the agreement we signed. No. I don't care if what you're saying is true or not right now. Wang Daya is my partner. She's away on a business trip in Beijing, not at home. You can't do this. Go back for now. Come back and confirm your identities when she returns, okay? Wait for what? I want to see her today. I need 500,000 for my wedding. She's my sister, she has to pay this money. Look, I can't be sure if what you're saying is actually true. Wang Daya is my partner, and I'm not sure if she's really your daughter or sister, but even if she were, I am the one who protects her life. But looking at you two, you don't seem like you're here to reconnect, but rather to make demands. How about this? She isn't here right now. And I cannot make any decisions on her behalf. Wait until she gets back. If she's willing to see you and talk to you, that will be her own choice. If she's not, I hope you won't come back and pester us. Please leave my home immediately. Do not disturb our lives anymore, and do not make a scene here, got it?
Fine, we'll consider today a wasted trip, but you tell Wang Daya. She has to pay this money whether she wants to or not. If she doesn't pay, I'll come here every single day. I'll go to her workplace and make a scene. I'll let everyone know that now that she's rich, she won't acknowledge her own father and brother. I will ruin her reputation. Mind your own business, what are you talking about? Her brother needs money for his wedding. She owes me. She can't get away with not paying. Son, let's go. What kind of people are they?
General Manager Han, what should we do if they keep causing trouble?
Don't be afraid, we'll talk when Daya gets back, but from now on, without my permission, no one is allowed through this door, understand?
Okay.
Go back to your work. This happened a while ago. Dad, I see her lights are on. Wang Daya must be home. We have to get that money today.
Right, we have to get it. Let's go.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Wait, why are you here again? Didn't I tell you already? You should come back when Wang Deja returns. I get it now, Wang Deja is hiding from us on purpose, right? Come on, sit down. What exactly do you want? Didn't I make it crystal clear to you yesterday? Crystal clear? You're her husband, aren't you? How about this, since Wang Deja isn't home, you just give us the 500,000. My dad and I will head back, get the wedding done, and as for seeing Wang Deja, that doesn't really matter. Right. Hurry up and get that 500,000 in dowry money out for us. Isn't that right? My son is in a rush to get married, and I'm waiting for grandkids. If he can't get married because of this money, I'm telling you, both of you are to blame. Exactly. You are truly unreasonable. Is this how you act as a father? At 7, you just gave your own biological daughter away to someone else. 29 years. In 29 years, you never came to see her or cared about her. The first time you visit, you don't come to reconnect with your daughter, you come because your son needs money for his wedding dowry. But she's my sister, I'm her biological brother, isn't it only natural for her to take care of me? My dad is getting old now, he can't go out and work anymore. People always say the older sister is like a mother. You said it yourself, she's my sister. If she doesn't take care of me, who will? That's right, she absolutely has to take care of you. Why on earth should she take care of you? Setting aside whether you even have a blood connection, even if you did, from the moment you gave her away at 7, she hasn't had anything to do with your family, let alone having any responsibility or obligation to manage your affairs, okay? Don't use that flimsy blood connection to morally kidnap her, alright? Hey, what kind of talk is that? After all, we're family, blood is thicker than water, right? Family. You still have the nerve to talk about family? Did you ever treat her like family? All these years, you didn't care if she was dead or alive. This is your first visit, and instead of wanting to reconnect, from the moment you walked in, all you've had in your eyes is money. If she were broke and struggling now, would you even have bothered to show up? I see it clearly now. You're saying all this just because you don't want to give us the money. Yeah. Honestly, if you had come here today to genuinely reconcile with Wang Deja, wanting to acknowledge her as your daughter and sister, I wouldn't mind giving you 500,000. But you have disappointed me too much. If I were to let you see her again, wouldn't it just be hurting her all over again? Isn't this just ripping open her old wounds? I will absolutely not let that happen. She is my partner, and I won't allow anyone to hurt her, not even her own family. I have nothing more to say to you, please leave, Song K. Wait, what do you mean by that? Wang Ya, let me tell you, you are heartless and unfilial. You won't even acknowledge your own father and brother. We aren't done with this. Rest assured, you'll be paying this money whether you like it or not. Let's do this. We'll head back for now and come back to make a scene tomorrow. Right, if I don't get the money, I'm coming back tomorrow.
Inside the house behind me lives my biological sister, Deja. 29 years ago, to give birth to me, my parents gave her up for adoption. For these 29 years, we have never met, nor have we exchanged a single letter. Now, I am getting married. The other side is asking for a 288,000 dowry and a car. My parents are elderly now, and they can't come up with that money. I've come with my father to find her twice, but she hides and refuses to see us. I've never seen such a heartless, cold, and unfilial person in this world. Today, my father and I are here. No matter what, we must get that money.
Zhang Deja, come out, I know you're home. Don't think you can hide like a turtle. If you don't come out today, I'll keep causing a scene at your door. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, you must be a resident living here.
Yes, I am.
Let me tell you, the owner of this house, her name is Wang Deja, right?
She is unfilial. She's not even a decent person, you know? She won't even acknowledge her own father and brother. We traveled thousands of kilometers from home, and she won't even let us in, hiding and deliberately avoiding us. Have you ever seen anyone like this in the world?
Is that so?
Yes.
Are you her biological father?
Yes, I am her biological father, and he is her younger brother.
But didn't her father pass away 2 years ago?
The thing is,
Ah,
well, 29 years ago, I gave her to her adoptive father. But her adoptive father aside, I am her biological father.
Right.
Oh, so you came here this time to reunite with her. Recognize what? We haven't seen her in over 20 years, we have no bond at all. If you don't even have a bond, then why did you come here?
Why did we come? Isn't it because I'm getting married now? They asked me for a $288,000 dowry and a car. My parents are old now and can't afford it, so I came to find my sister to get some money for the wedding.
You aren't even planning on recognizing her, yet you have the nerve to ask her for money?
What's wrong with me talking to you? He still has my blood in him. That's right. If it weren't for us raising him since he was small, would he have what he has today?
Exactly.
You guys are really.
No way, right?
Open the door.
Why did she call her older sister?
What are you doing?
I am your biological father.
What? You are my biological father?
Yes.
Let me tell you, my father passed away 2 years ago. I have nothing to do with you people. I don't know you, so please go back.
Don't leave yet, don't leave. Hey,
What are you all doing? Why are you grabbing me? Let's go.
how can you be so heartless? Are you really not going to acknowledge your own father?
That's right.
Heartless. I was standing right here, and you didn't even recognize me. What kind of biological father are you? Ah. Let me tell you, since you were so cruel as to abandon your daughter when she was 7 and give her away to another family. Then at that moment, your daughter already died, and her biological father already died too. It's like this. Look. Back then, as rural people, we all had that old-fashioned mindset.
Right.
If I didn't have a son, wouldn't others look down on me?
They'd make fun of me, you know?
Make fun? Ah. So, you sent me away back then just to have a son, right? Don't you have a son now? Then why are you looking for me?
Look, it's like this, daughter. Your brother is grown up now. Someone introduced a girl to him. They want $288,000 and a car. I'm so old, I have no money for his wedding, so I brought your brother to find you. You should give us $500,000. Let your brother go back and get married.
500,000? You sent me away back then just to have a son. Now, 29 years have passed. And you come to find me. Just to get money from me for your son's wedding? How can you be so selfish? You are just biased toward sons over daughters. You only have eyes for your son. Have you ever thought about me?
No, sis, that happened so long ago. Why are you still bringing it up? Look at you now, living in such a big house. You run such a huge factory, you're a big boss now. Just give me that $500,000 so I can go back and get married, why not?
Why not? Because I'm your own brother, why else? Even if we have no legal relationship, by blood I'm your. Look, mom and dad are old and can't come up with the money. As the ancients say, an elder sister is like a mother. If you don't take care of me, who will? An elder sister is like a mother. You have hands and feet. Can't you work, get a job, and earn money for a wife yourself? And don't you dare talk to me about blood ties. Let me tell you, don't use that shred of blood relation to morally kidnap me. When I was 7, you gave me away to be adopted by others. Do you even know that? Do you know how much I've suffered all these years? You keep saying I live in a big villa, run a company, and am a big boss now. Do you have any idea how much I've endured? Do you know how I've made it through all these years? Have you ever thought about that? You show up today, it's been 29 years. You never looked for me, never asked about me, and never cared if I was dead or alive. It's been 29 years, is this the first time we've met? Huh? You come here without a word of care, no consideration, and you never ask how I survived all these years. As soon as you arrive, you have no interest in reconnecting. You just want to squeeze money out of me. Do you know that? When you sent me away back then, you broke my heart. Now you come to ask for money, you're picking at my scabs all over again. If you don't even want to acknowledge me, why did you come looking for me? You heartlessly abandoned me, you hurt me like this, you think. Let me tell you. Just pretend that your daughter, am already dead. Leave. I don't want to see you again.
No, sis, look, this 500,000 isn't much to you. Just give it to us so we can go back and get married, that's all.
Is that what it's about, the 500,000? Is it just a matter of this 500,000? What I want is to see your attitude. Your attitude towards this is so heartbreaking. All these years, I've been through hell and high water. I've seen all kinds of people. But I've truly never seen your kind. Selfish, greedy, heartless, and cruel. Let me tell you, I want nothing more to do with you. Don't ever step foot in my home again. Get out.
Listen here, Mr. Wong, you have to give us that money. I'm telling you, if you don't pay, we'll come here every day. I'll make sure the whole neighborhood knows you're a heartless, ungrateful man.
Heartless and ungrateful. So you won't leave? Fine. Xiaoyan, go call security.
Oh, so you're calling security to show off and act tough in front of us, right? Son, let's go. The money, those 500,000, I'm determined to get it. If he doesn't pay, we'll come back tomorrow. Let's go. Mr. Wong is no human. He won't even acknowledge his own father. We traveled all this way from our hometown, and you won't even let us in the door. What kind of person are you? I'm telling you, if you don't give us the money today, we'll stay right here under your office. Unless you don't mind the embarrassment. Come on, Mr. Wong, you'd better get down here. Your father is looking for you. If you don't come down, I'm not leaving until you do. Come on. Mr. Wong, get your ass down here. Don't try to hide from me. Do you think you can just run away?
What are you doing? What do you mean? What are we doing? What's going on?
Let me tell you something.
What is this? Why is there so much noise? Hey! Oh no, it looks like a fight, boss. Why did they come to the office to cause trouble?
We need to go down there.
Move, you.
Who are these people making a scene in the company?
People.
I didn't even touch him, and he just dropped to the floor. What? What am I doing? I should be asking you what you're doing. What is it? The boss of this company, Mr. Wong, is my brother, and this is Mr. Wang's biological father. I am his biological father. Stop, listen. Mr. Wang's father passed away 2 years ago. Where did you two pop out from, claiming to be his biological father? What do you know? The one who died 2 years ago was his adoptive father. This right here is his real father. Get out of here. Are you scammers? Are scammers really this arrogant these days? Who the hell are you? You, a person like you. Let me tell you. Do you want me to have you sent away for a couple of years? I don't have time to argue with you. Go get Mr. Wong down here, right now. Wait, you need to explain what's going on first. Do you think Mr. Wong is someone you can just see whenever you want? You want to know what's going on? I'm telling you, I'm his biological father. We came to ask him for 500,000, and he won't give us a single cent. Go on, you're asking for 500,000 for no reason. Why should he give you 500,000 for nothing? I'm his biological father. Why shouldn't he give it to us? Are you guys crazy or something? None of your business. Get lost. Oh, Mr. Wong is coming down. You finally came down. I've been looking for you everywhere. This is the office entrance. Come on, come over here. I'm telling you, if I don't get the money today, I'm staying right here. Look at you now, running such a big company, living in a villa, and you don't care if we live or die, do you?
Who is this girl?
Aren't you guys ashamed of yourselves?
Ashamed? Not if we don't get the money.
The shame is yet to come. Today, whether you pay up or not, you're going to be embarrassed.
You guys, causing a scene at my house wasn't enough? Now you're coming to the company to embarrass me? You run such a big company, 500,000 is nothing. Your own father comes here and you don't even let him in, let alone give him money. What kind of person are you? You guys, get upstairs right now.
Upstairs.
Don't talk here. No.
No money, no moving. We'll take our chances here. Mr. Wong, I'll deal with it. You've been chasing him for such a small amount? I'll send them away for you. So you think you're successful now, huh? Asking for 500,000 for your brother's wedding, and you won't give it? Don't you feel bad? Right. I raised you for 7 years, can't you give us some money?
Raised me for 7 years, did you? If you aren't ashamed, I am. Follow me upstairs, I'll get you the money.
Get it for us. Dad, see? This works. Let's go.
Come on, follow me.
Mom, his office is really.
You two wait here and rest for a bit.
Alright, hurry, come on, sit down.
Be careful. Wait here, I'll handle some office work. Sure.
Ah,
Go to accounting and ask Mr. Wong to authorize 500,000. Bring that 500,000 in cash to them and make them leave the company. You can't give them this money. They are clearly just trying to scam you. If I give them this money now, they'll just keep finding ways to ask for more, but the problem is I can't be as heartless as they are. I'll just treat this 500,000 as a way to buy out their rights as my birth parents.
I see it all clearly now. They have absolutely no regard for our parent-child bond. They are just using that tiny bit of blood relation to emotionally blackmail you.
I know that in my heart. Look, they caused a scene at my house, and now they're doing it at our company. If they keep coming here like this, how can we get any work done?
it's fine, President Wong, you don't need to be conflicted. Leave this to me, I have 10,000 ways to deal with people like this. I won't put you in a difficult spot.
You can really handle this?
Rest assured.
Alright then, but when you handle it, try not to be too aggressive. Even though they don't value our parent-child relationship. After all, they are my birth parents. They gave birth to me and gave me this life. Go and talk to them nicely.
Got it. President Wong, I'll take care of this. I'm heading out.
Hey, where's the money? Oh, it's like this. I'll be blunt. President Wong had an urgent business trip and won't be back for a couple of days, so you should head back first. What? On a business trip? Stop playing games. He's just ignoring his own father, right?
You're his biological father, aren't you?
And you actually have the nerve to come here and ask him for money? What's the matter? What's the matter? If you didn't have the ability to raise him, you shouldn't have given birth to him. Since you gave birth to him, why did you give him away? We were poor at home. When you gave him away, did you even think about whether he could survive? Did you ever think about where you were when he was being discriminated against and looked down upon? Where were you when he was being bullied? When he was sick in the hospital and needed his parents' care, where were you then? When he needed maternal love, were you ever there? Have you ever considered his situation? And you still have the nerve to come here and ask for money. Do you think money just grows on trees? If you still have even a shred of shame, I suggest you leave here immediately. You don't even deserve for him to call you Dad, do you know that? I'll leave you with one last thing today. To give birth without raising is to fail at being human. No, this is my family's business. What does it have to do with an outsider like you? You must be his younger brother.
That's right, I am his brother.
People like you are just scum in this society. Do you know that? Selfish, greedy, shameless, filthy, evil. You're just here to get money from your brother to get married. Where were you when he founded this company? Where were you when he stayed up for 3 days and 5 nights without food, drink, or sleep? Where were you when he worked himself until he was sick and hospitalized? Do you think it was easy for him to build a company like this? And now you think you can just come and demand money from him? Is that it? Huh? Let me tell you, stop talking so much. Our family business is none of your concern. Today, if we don't get this money, we aren't leaving. Forget about getting your way, you hear? Security, clear them out. Who dares to touch me? Let's see who dares to touch me. Look, if the security guard comes to stop us from entering again, we'll just block the door directly. Fine, we aren't going back until we get the money today.
Right.
Start. Look, isn't that his car over there? Hey, that car looks like his. I'll park my car here. I'm getting out. Stop the car, I'm getting out to confront you. Let's see where you can hide today. How much longer are you going to keep making a scene? What exactly do you want? What do we want? As soon as you give us the money, we'll stop. Don't worry, just give us the money now, and my dad and I will head back home and never see you again. Didn't I make myself perfectly clear to you? Go find a job yourself, earn your own money. Why do you have to be so stubborn and shameless? I'm old now, where am I supposed to earn that kind of money all of a sudden?
That's not my problem.
I don't care, you owe us a 500,000 dowry payment today, and you must pay up. If you don't pay, don't think about leaving. I'll just lie down right here under your car. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving either, I'm lying down too. Playing dirty? Let's see who can play dirtier.
How can you be like this? What kind of son are you, letting your own father lie here on the ground?
Why don't you just give us the money? No money, no movement.
Pull him up.
No.
I said pull him up.
I won't. If we don't get the money today, we'll wait it out. Let's see who breaks first. I'll let your employees come down and see what kind of person their boss is. No. Get up first, I'll give you the money.
Are you even worthy of being a son? It's raining so hard out here, and you're letting your own father lie in this water.
Stop talking so much, just give us the money.
You guys get in the car first.
We're not going anywhere until we get the money today.
You guys get in the car first. Get in the car first. We won't leave without the money. Get in the car first, let's go somewhere to talk properly and settle this once and for all. I'll give you the money, okay?
Give us what?
Get in the car first.
Get in.
Don't walk away anymore. Let's just finish this right here. I have imagined the scene of our reunion countless times. I thought it might be like those TV shows or those search programs. Maybe we would hug each other when we met, crying tears of pain. You would say to me that you're sorry, that you regret sending me away back then. Even if you were lying, and I knew you were lying, I would still be very happy. Because at least I'd feel like I wasn't a child abandoned by my parents. That I was a child loved by a father and a mother. Wang Da, you've become rich now, why have you become so sentimental? Now? Sentimental?
You want to talk to me about being sentimental? You gave me away for adoption to someone else when I was 7. Do you know that at 7, I was already conscious? I remember the whole process of you giving me away clearly. In my mind, it keeps looping like a TV show, playing the process of me being abandoned. Let me tell you, it affected my whole life. I've always been insecure, feeling like a child who wasn't wanted. I remember the first 2 years after you sent me away, all the children in the village bullied me. They said I was a child with no father, a child born to no mother. When I went to school, my classmates bullied me too. Because they all knew if they bullied me, no one would stand up for me. Do you know how I got through that time? I was depressed for many years. As I got older, my adoptive parents' situation wasn't good. So I dropped out of school and went to work. I was so young, the factories wouldn't even hire me. I could only go do odd jobs. The pay back then was really low. I couldn't even get enough to eat. I didn't have money to rent a room. I've slept in parks. I've slept under bridges, on the streets, and in train stations. When it was hard and I had no money for food, I would go 2 or 3 days on an empty stomach. I would scavenge for food in trash cans. I remember. Later I got married, and even then, things were still really difficult for me. When I was pregnant with my first child, I was desperate, my belly was huge, and I had no money to give birth. Later, my ex-husband gave me 2,000 yuan to go to the hospital to deliver the baby. I didn't dare to have a postpartum recovery. I didn't even have a recovery period. I had to go to work, earn money, and support the whole family. Because I didn't recover back then, I've been left with lifelong health issues. I've said it again. I never thought I'd let you suffer so much. You suffered so much out there, endured so much, and we knew nothing about it. Dad is sorry for you. But this has nothing to do with your younger brother. Your brother is getting married and needs this dowry. You must take it out. After all, our family's future depends on him. Right, Wang Da, I see you just won't let it go. Do you want your father to kneel before you? We are here today to talk about the 500,000. Why do you keep bringing up those old, dusty stories? Give us a straight answer today. Are you giving us the money or not? Are you clear on the situation? It's you who owe me, not me who owe you. We owe you? Wang Da, let me tell you, when we came today, we learned that the adoption agreement signed back when you were given to your foster father has no legal validity, you know? Legally speaking, you still have the obligation to support these two. Support them, huh? I've said so much. You don't care about my feelings at all, and you talk about support? Legally speaking, I have to support them, right? That's fine. I can support them. But why on earth should I give you money? Why should I give you any money at all? Why should I have to take care of you? I don't think there's any need to continue this conversation. There's nothing left to say. No, Wang Da, I see it clearly now. You're ready to burn bridges with us again, right? Let me tell you today, if we don't get the money, I'll go to your house and make a scene. I'll go to your company and make a scene. Let's see if I can't ruin your reputation.
Ruin my reputation. My uncle and aunt have been telling me to send both of you to prison to eat prison food. Because of the little bit of blood relation we have, I didn't want to make things so heartless, but since you want to go to my company and my house to make a scene, right? You want to ruin my reputation, right? If you think that causing a scene at my company or my home can threaten or affect me, then go ahead and make all the scenes you want, please.
No way, how did he?
Hello everyone, I'm Wang Daya. The two people downstairs at my company are my biological father and my younger brother. 29 years ago, when I was 7, my biological father gave me up for adoption. 29 years have passed, and they have never looked for me or contacted me even once. Just 2 days ago, they suddenly showed up at my home. They didn't come to reconnect with me, but because my brother is getting married and they came to demand 500,000 for the bride price. The moment I heard them asking me for money, my heart really ached. I have imagined the scene of meeting my biological parents countless times. But I never expected that in our first meeting after 20 plus years, they would only talk about money. I didn't give them the money. They made a scene downstairs at my house, and now they've come to my company to do the same. Uncles and aunts, I really don't know whether I did the right thing or not. I really don't want to give them this money, because I feel they don't value this familial bond at all. It's probably just because they know I have money now. If I were still broke and penniless, They definitely wouldn't have come to find me, nor would they care about this relationship, let alone my well-being. Assistant, let's go get the car, and we'll sneak out from the side. Don't let them spot us, I don't want to see them. Let's go, boss.
The car isn't the way you think. I'm not doing that, I'm parking the car. I'm getting out, stop the car, I'm getting out. Get out.
Let's see where you can hide today. How long are you going to keep this up? What exactly do you want?
What exactly do we want? As soon as you give us the money, we'll stop bothering you. Don't worry, just give us the money now, and my dad and I will head back home and never see you again.
Didn't I make myself perfectly clear to you? Find a job yourself, earn your own bride price. Why must you insist on pestering me like this?
I'm getting on in years, where am I supposed to earn that kind of money all of a sudden? I don't care, Wang Dia. Today, you must give us the 500,000 for the bride price. If you don't take it out, don't think about leaving. I'll just lie down here, go ahead and run me over, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving either, I'll lie down too. Come on. Play dirty then, let's see who can play dirtier.
How can you be like this? What kind of son are you? You let your own biological father lie on the ground in the pouring rain. Can't you just give us the money?
I won't leave without the money.
Pick him up.
You won't?
Pick him up.
I'm not picking him up. If we don't get the money today, we'll wait it out and see who breaks first. Let your employees come down and see what their boss is like. Don't pick him up.
Get up first.
I'll give you the money.
Do you even deserve to be a son? You, with such heavy rain outside, letting your own birth father lie there. Don't give me any excuses, pay up. Get in the car first.
If we don't get the money today, we're not going anywhere.
Get in the car first. Get in the car first.
Get in the car. We aren't leaving until we get the money.
Get in the car first. Let's find a place to talk it over properly and put this to an end. I'll give you the money, okay?
Give us what?
Get in the car first. Dad, get in. Stop stalling. Talk here if you have anything to say. Give us the money right now. I have imagined our reunion countless times. I thought it might be like those scenes in TV dramas or variety shows. That when we met, we might hug each other, sobbing in tears. And you would tell me that you were sorry and felt guilty. That you regretted giving me away back then. Even if I knew you were lying, I would still be very happy, because at least I'd feel that I wasn't a child abandoned by my parents, and that I was loved by my mother and father too.
Look at Mr. Wang, now that he's rich, he's become so sentimental.
You talk to me about affection? You gave me away to be adopted. Do you know that by the age of 7, I already understood everything? I remember every single detail of how you gave me away, crystal clear. It plays in my head like a loop of a TV show, the memory of being abandoned. I'm telling you, it has affected my entire life. I've always had low self-esteem, feeling like a child my parents didn't want. I remember the first 2 years after I was sent away, all the children in the village bullied me, saying I was a child no one wanted, a child with no one to raise me. I went to school. My classmates all bullied me. Because they knew that if they bullied me, no one would stand up for me. Do you know how I got through those times? I was depressed for many years. When I got older, my adoptive family's conditions were poor. So I dropped out of school. I went out to work. I was so young that factories wouldn't hire me, so I could only do odd jobs. I made so little back then, I couldn't even afford to eat. I had no money for rent. I slept under bridges, on the street, and on buses. When I was struggling and had no money for food, I'd go days with an empty stomach. I even picked through trash cans. Me. I remember when I got married later, things were still really tough. When I was expecting my first child, I was due, my belly was huge, but I couldn't afford to give birth. Later, my boss gave me $2,000 and told me to go to the hospital to deliver the baby. I didn't dare to take maternity leave. I didn't even take a day off. I had to go to work to make money to support my family. I didn't take leave back then, and I've suffered health issues for life. Please, say no more. I never thought I'd be the one to send you away. We never knew you suffered so much hardship and misery out there. Dad is sorry for what he did to you. But this has nothing to do with your brother.
Your brother needs this money for his wedding. You really must take it out. After all, our family line relies on him. Right, Wong, I see you won't let this go. We even had your dad kneel for you. We're here today to talk about the 500,000. Why do you keep dragging up all that ancient history? Give us an answer today. Are you paying the money or not?
Do you even have things straight? It's you who owe me, not the other way around.
We owe you? Wong, let me tell you, we consulted a lawyer before we came today. When you were adopted, the agreement they signed has no legal validity, you know? Legally speaking, you still have an obligation to support both of them. Support them, is that it? I've said so much. You don't care about my feelings at all, and now you mention support? Legally speaking, I have to support them, right? That's fine. I can support them. But why on earth should I give you money? Why should I give any money to you? Why should I have to take care of you? I don't think there's any point in talking anymore. There's nothing left to say. Hold on, Mr. Wong, I get it now. You're planning to turn against us again, aren't you? I'm telling you right now, we aren't leaving here without the money today. I'll go cause a scene at your house and your company, and see if I can't ruin your reputation.
Ruin your reputation. My aunts and uncles have been telling me all along that I should send you two to prison to rot. I was considering our slight blood relation and didn't want things to get so ugly, but since you want to stir up trouble at my company and my home, fine. You want to ruin my reputation, right? If you think making a scene at my company or my home will actually threaten or affect me, then go ahead and make all the noise you want. Please.
No way. How did he get in? My older sister, Wong Dia, lives in the house behind me. 29 years ago, my parents gave her up for adoption so they could have me. For these 29 years, we have never met, nor have we exchanged a single letter. Now, I'm getting married. The bride's family is demanding a dowry of $288,000, plus a car. My parents are getting on in years now, and they can't afford that kind of money. So my dad and I came to find my sister. We've looked for her time and time again. Not only does she refuse to give it to us, she won't even let us enter the house. I've never seen someone so heartless and unfilial. I've decided today, since she's being heartless, she can't blame her own brother for being ruthless. I've been watching for a long time. She and her husband aren't home right now. Today, my dad and I are going to climb over the wall and take some of her valuables to use for my wedding.
Hey, you can't do this.
What do you mean I can't? Just come with me.
Wait, no. How did you get in here? Wait, you annoying brat. Why are you everywhere? These are Sister Daya's jewelry. Why are you stealing from her? Come here.
Let go. You touch me again and see what happens.
This is Sister Daya's jewelry. You can't steal it.
I'm telling you, she's my relative, so this is taking, not stealing. I'm warning you, don't you dare tell her I was here, or I'll ruin you, I swear.
You really can't take those. No, I have to call Daya. Why isn't this phone working? Hello, Sister Daya? It's your brother. He ran into our house and stole all your jewelry. Ah, he came to our house again? Yeah, I couldn't stop him. He took all your jewelry. It's okay, I'm coming back right now. Don't provoke him, or he might get violent. Ah, okay, then hurry back. Okay, back soon. Right, I have to go find security. Xiao Yu. Oh, thank goodness you're finally back. Let me tell you, I was just in the kitchen making food for the baby. I don't know how he got in. I had the door closed, and the baby had fallen asleep. I came out of the bathroom and ran into him at the stairs. He grabbed all your jewelry and left. Wasn't the door locked? How did he get in? I had the door locked. I don't know how he got in. I couldn't stop him, and I was afraid to. I was scared he'd hit me. Let's check the surveillance. You should check the surveillance first.
The nanny is home alone now. Let's go up, grab the stuff, and get out. No, we can't do that. That's stealing. I think we should wait for them to come back and call them. You saw what you said yesterday. After my dad kicked him out, he suffered so much out there. My heart has been aching, child. What's wrong with you today? If you wanted to give it back, he would have done it already. We've asked him so many times. Besides, he's a relative. How can I report him? What more can I count on? Let me tell you, don't talk so much. If not, just stand watch for me outside. I'll be back down in a few minutes. Just watch for people, okay?
Brother, these two are them.
They're two bald guys.
Just them. They. Two. Let me see.
Okay. This family has so much jewelry. They are so rich. Here's 500,000. Oh my. Take all the money. If you dare call the police, I'll make sure you have nowhere to cry. Give it to me. No need for all this.
Let's go. Let's go upstairs first and see what they took.
Slow down, slow down. It's all gone, honey. It's okay, honey, let it be. These are just material possessions anyway. They took them, but as long as they don't come back to harass us or disrupt our lives, let's just let it go. Don't be sad.
They even took the jade piece my mother-in-law gave me. What? That thing passed down from our family for generations. What do we do now? How could we let it get lost on our watch?
Yeah, when my mother-in-law gave it to me, she told me to keep it well, saying when our son gets a wife, I should give it to his bride. What am I supposed to do now? Get up first, it's okay, it's okay. There will always be a way, don't worry, it's okay. Sigh. Where are we even supposed to find him? How about we just drive and go look for him? Once we find him and get the item back, I'm sending him straight to jail. Come over here. Hello everyone, I'm Daya. The place behind me is where I was born as a child. 29 years ago, when I was 7, my biological father gave me away for adoption. 29 years have passed, and they never looked for me or contacted me. Just a few days ago, they suddenly showed up at my home. They didn't come to reconnect or because of me, but because my younger brother is getting married and they don't have the bride price, so they came to ask me for 500,000. I originally thought that since they gave birth to me, I'd just give them the 500,000, but I didn't expect that from start to finish they never mentioned a word about reconnecting, and they said such terrible things, so I didn't give them the money. My brother, after not getting the money yesterday, ran into my home and took all of my gold and jewelry. My husband initially said to let them keep the jewelry to cut ties completely, as long as they don't harass us or disturb our lives, we'd call it even. But inside there is a piece of jade that my mother-in-law gave me when I married my husband. It has been passed down for generations in their Tan family, and this jade is supposed to be passed down by me to my future daughter-in-law. So I've come to find him today. I must get this jade back, and if he doesn't give it to me, I will have him sent to jail immediately. Xiao Zhang, record this for me. Still sleeping, still?
Uncle, wake up. Why are you here?
Why are we here? Where is he?
He.
Where did he go?
Come, let's talk outside. What is there to say? He is in there, you come. What are you doing? Let's go outside, come on. Why, are you afraid of embarrassment? Let's talk outside. I knew the truth would come out eventually. When he was stealing your things, I told him not to, but he wouldn't listen.
He just wouldn't listen. Truly, like father, like son. Where is he right now?
I don't know either. Ever since he came back that day, he just left, and I haven't been able to reach him since. So where did he put his things? That day, after he came back, he packed his things into a bag and just carried it off.
He just took it away?
Yes, he just took it and never came back.
How come he hasn't been back?
No, he hasn't been back.
Then call him and ask him where he is.
Okay, I'll call him. Go ahead.
Son, you finally answered the phone. Where are you right now?
I'm playing Mahjong, stop calling me.
Hey Zhang Xiaowei, where are you?
Wang Da, why are you at my house?
You better return everything you took from my place right now, or I swear I'll call the police immediately and get you locked up to eat prison food.
Let me tell you, the stuff from your place is gone. You're such a big boss with so much money. What's the big deal about me taking your jewelry and necklaces? Why are you being so stingy?
What, I'm stingy? Do you have any conscience at all? If you wanted money, you could have asked in other ways, but you went to my house to steal. Let me tell you, that counts as burglary, do you understand? Since you don't care about our bond as siblings at all, if you don't bring my jewelry back, I will send you to jail myself. I won't show you any mercy. Don't talk to me about any sibling bond. If you had given me the 500,000 in the first place, would I have had to steal? I've already sold the stuff I took, stop bothering me. Hello? He hung up. What a jerk. Where does he usually play mahjong? Take us to find him.
I can take you, but please, don't send your own brother to jail. Stop talking, we're wasting time. If we don't get the things back, it's over. Let's go, lead the way.
What's wrong? Didn't I go with my dad to the city a couple of days ago to ask my sister for my wedding bride price? She wouldn't give it to me, so I had no choice but to go to her place and take some gold and jewelry. Now she's come to the house looking for me. How could she be like that? Forget it. I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. I've lost all interest. You three, it's over. He usually plays here.
Right here, huh?
Yes, that's it.
No. Hey, madam. I recognize him.
He's gone. He's gone. One phone call and he took off. Zanfei was just beaten by you people here, right? He ditched his horse and left.
Hurry and chase him, hurry.